Now I'll go ahead and try to organize this cable mess here. Well, not with duct tape, but I will have some pigtails to the rescue. Before we do that, I will go ahead and remove the battery just for safety. Put it aside. This way I cannot accidentally power the robot. And now the only visible instruction we have is this picture. So I will try to enlarge it and figure out how I'm supposed to do this. So, well, it seems like the wires from these servos will go from this side toward the inside. That's fine. And the wires from these servos should go toward the inside and to the board. If you reconnect, please make sure to connect the brown on the outside. So this wire will go to here, this one from the inside again between the two legs, connected back in place with the, oops, not this way, yes, this was wrong, with the brown on the outside. We'll double check at the end. This one is connected properly, a bit twisted, but that can be rectified. Quite easily. So this one goes properly on this side, this one properly on this side. This one is fine, this one is wrong. So we'll again run this one on the inside like this. Again, I'll connect with the brown on the outside away from the controller board, the ESP8266 Node MCU control board. So that should be about right. Now I will try to organize the cables somehow together. So this one and this one will go together like this. This one will go here. This one here, so this and this will go together. This and this will go between these two pillars. This and this between these two pillars, I want to get them. Boy, this is quite a nasty wire mess we have here. So it will take me a bit of time to organize them, but at the end we will probably have something somewhat similar to this picture. So okay, I start to get the idea. So what they do is they get all the cables like this and put them together in a bunch. Okay, I'm getting the hang of it. So we create a bunch like this. Yeah, this is the way to do. So you start by creating a bunch like this. This one is a bit too twisted for my liking, so I will untangle it a little bit. Again, connect with the brown on the outside. Okay, much less entangled. Finally this one. Let's make sure that I got the bunch correct. Yes, inside, 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 inside. Okay, it's all good, all good. Now I will need to leave them some slack So we have free movement. The cables are not impeding the movement in any way, but not obstructing it either. So this seems like the way to go. And now what they do is they tighten this whole bunch with pigtail. So I'll leave the bunch like this. It's holding. Prepare the pigtail. Get a bunch together again. Don't twist, not to create too much tension in the cables. And slide in the pigtail. It seems like one pigtail may very well be enough for our purpose. Give us some slack in the movement. This is probably the worst possible way they can move. This cable is obstructing slightly the servos, but I don't know what I can do to reduce that. If I put it here, it can interfere more with the servos, so no, this is not a good idea. So yeah, it will have to be here. If necessary, I may need to tie these two guys together. Okay, we'll see about that. Well, before we go any further, I'll slightly tighten this pigtail, not completely. And now, since I don't like this moment, but this will obstruct the switch, so I don't like it either. So yeah, I'll leave it like this for now. Hopefully will not be very bad. And I'll tighten a bit more this one. Then we'll just put them on top. If I put here, it will obstruct this USB connector. I don't like that. If I put it here, it will obstruct the antenna and probably will create slight heat issues for the ESP8266. However, that's how they show it. They show it not to obstruct the switch. That being said, oddly enough, on this picture their ESP8266 or Note MCU is installed inverted. I'm absolutely sure I installed my one correct. This picture seems to be wrong. I don't know what they were thinking when they took this picture, but let me confirm. Yeah, this menu is confusing. Yes, I have mounted it exactly the way I was supposed to, with this connector on the same side as the switch. So, for all that's worth, this picture is wrong. The ESP8266 on this picture is installed rotated. Completely wrong, which probably would burn it if you install as on this picture. So again, don't trust everything what the manual says. Apparently there are some hiccups here. So that being said, yeah, sorry to say that, but that's what appears to be the case. I still have to figure out how my cables will go, so I decided they will go this way. Similar to what they suggest on the picture, leaving here enough space for relatively, again relatively is the key word here, relatively easy access to the USB-C here. We'll see how easy it would be in reality. So tighten a bit more this pigtail, and now I can go ahead and nip it. Oh, give it some slack. So this step is completed. I can restore the servos in their previous position. They call this the zero position, though again, I mean, it's basically any position can be considered 0. Now again, the instruction for the next step is ever so slightly difficult to figure out from the picture, but after some zooming and examination, I think I got it. So yes, we are now ready to proceed to the next step.